Hey guys, thank you so much for registering for RCC's Dialogue in the Dark event. If you filled in the Google form, you would have received an email with the credentials with us. So I'm going to click on my Gmail account to see where the email is. So the one right on top is where I've received the credentials. The first thing to notice is there's a specific user ID and there is a specific password which I'm going to be using to log in for the event. Below that, I can also see something called your assigned friend. This is the person or the child whom I'm going to be speaking to. Below that, my spouse's or my child's login details would also be there if I've registered them too. Now lastly, in the important guidelines, the first point says download Google Hangouts. This is the specific app through which we're going to be having this conversation. So let's go ahead and click that. So the moment I do that, it takes me to Google Hangouts on Play Store. I have already downloaded this earlier, so I just need to click on open and it takes me to my account. So it says which account you want to choose into. For this moment, I'm just going to choose my personal account. But remember, once I do that, I'm going to click on the top left corner, the 3 lines. So this shows me my account page. I'm going to click on the down arrow because I want to now log in from the ID given by RCC for me to this event. So I'm going to click on add account. The moment I do that, it's going to ask for my PIN. So I'm going to click on that. And now it takes me to the sign in page. Here's where I'm supposed to fill in the email ID given by RCC. So I'll go back to my Gmail page so I don't make a mistake. I'm going to copy this entire thing out and I go back to the Hangouts page. So I click that over here. Now I have the correct email ID. I'll click on next and it should probably ask me for a password as it does. So I go back over here and the password says dialogue 007. So let me see if I can click that clearly. Yes, remember there's a star at the end, so don't forget or else your password would be incorrect. I go back to the main page. I click out over here. I'm going to click on the I button just to see I got it right. It seems right. Let me click on next now. Now, after it does that, it's going to ask you for a small I agree button. Click on that too. And the checking info page is something which takes almost about say 5 to 10 seconds. So don't worry about that. It's initializing all the details. And as it comes, please also note that all of you whoever is participating in this event need a different device when you're logging in. So the father needs a different device, mother needs a different device, and you need to sit separately also so that your conversations are not heard by each other. And that's most important since this is a trust-based event. So probably this should log into my Hangouts. Yeah, it does. So now that I've logged in over here, I'm supposed to add the friend whom I'm supposed to have this conversation with. So it says that I have signed in as the Dialogue in the Dark 007 at Gmail account. So for example, when I go over here, in your case, perhaps it would have been someone else, but over here it says the down arrow since I've already logged in, right? I'm going to go back to the up page and I'm going to click the plus button. The moment I do the plus button, it asks me a new conversation and it'll ask you who do you want to speak to, right? So I know that in the email, it gave me the details of my friend. So that's Dialogue in the Dark 006 is whom I'm supposed to speak to. For some reason it says 02, but I'm going to make that 6. And here we go. Okay. So I'm going to click on this name now. And now I have a dialog box with them, right? So if I say hi over here, right, this is now automatically an invitation sent to the opposite person. The moment they accept it, I'll be able to speak to them. Remember, you're supposed to click on the call button, not the video button when you're having a conversation with them. If in case your friend has added you already, you should be able to see that in the invitation box. So I just clicked on the 3 buttons here and you see this invitation, click on that and you should see the invitation from the opposite person over here. So now that you're friends already, you're pretty much done. Just remember, once this conversation starts, you will have to shift between the Hangouts call which you're having with the person, right? So for example, if I'm doing this, I can give a call to them to this button and between WhatsApp. So all the questions for the discussion are going to be on my WhatsApp group. So I can click on the Dialogue in the Dark space. So here I'm going to be putting in the questions so you'll know what to discuss, how long to discuss it for, and you can again keep switching back to the call. It's as simple as that. So don't worry, we'll be there to help you out. We're also going to be having a tech session in the middle of the day to help out if you have any specific concerns so that in the night we have a smooth, seamless program. We're looking forward to this. It's going to be a great event and you'll get a few more details on the group again. Thank you so much.